straight into it, eh? High push-ups, let's go.
You're keen as mustard this morning.
Oh, I got to burn off some of this bloody frustration, eh?
Hi everyone, I'm Dee, this is Pete. We've got an hour of Vinyasa Flow that we all need by the looks of it. Let's get straight into it. Supta Baddha Konasana, sleeping butterfly. So lie on your back, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall out wide.
I look like a dead butterfly.
Let it look like whatever it looks like. Close your eyes, take in some deep breaths. Ujjayi breath straight away, in through the nose, out through the nose. That slight restriction in the back of the throat, that beautiful audible vibration. All the traditional texts teach us, and gurus and sages of past and present. Abhyasa vairagyam. Abhyasa means practice, comes to mean practice, has a much deeper meaning than that, but we'll go for our practice this morning, we'll go with practice. And vairagyam means detachment. So unattached to the fruits of our labour, unattached to outcomes, unattached to the dramas that are going on outside of this present moment. And it's like two wings of a bird, but today we're going to call them two wings of a butterfly. They need to be equal in strength. Practice, unbroken, focused, and unattached. And in these uncertain times that we find ourselves, practice, practice, practice. It's a gift. Get us out of the uncertainty of the mind and get us into the certainty of the practice. And there's a beautiful saying that just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. So in these times of uncertainty, it's a really beautiful opportunity to turn in and notice those wings that we already have. All we have to do is fly. You're going to windscreen wipe your knees out, so just drop them from side to side, one at a time or both together, whichever you prefer. Use it as a bit of a rotation of the spine as well, a twist. So if you want to leave them on one side for a breath or two, then do that. Start to move the energy through the spine. Then hug your knees into your chest and just do a couple of rock and rolls, maybe 2 or 3, just to help yourself over into cat-cows, all fours. Stacking wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Exhaling back of the ribs to the sky. Inhaling front of the ribs to the floor. And the symbol of the butterfly represents endurance. We often speak about the analogies of butterflies representing change as well, from the caterpillar to the butterfly. It also represents hope and life. And we often, Maya Angelou taught that we often delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but we rarely admit or remember the changes and the struggles that it had to endure to achieve its beauty. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Tuck your toes and your sit bones to the sky. So right now, you know, in this time of uncertainty, maybe as Pete mentioned before, a little bit of frustration for those of us in Melbourne. Now's the time to turn in. Now's the time to remember. We've all been through struggles before. We've all been through turbulence before. We've all come out the other end. And this is the time, maybe it's the time for all of us to embrace that change. Realize the endurance and the hope. One more breath. Ragdoll, walk your feet up, take your feet out at least hip width, wider if you prefer, bend your knees, hang over your legs. So for our practice today, let's embrace the representations of the butterfly: endurance, change, hope, life. 3 deep Ujjayi breaths. Release your hands down, lengthen out the spine, halfway lift, toe heel the feet in. Bend your knees as you fold forward and roll yourself slowly up to standing. Once the head reaches the top, reach the arms up. Hands come to heart, close down your eyes. Let's connect with the powerful vibration of Om. Deep breath in. And even if you're feeling, you know, that isolation, maybe a bit of loneliness, a lot of frustration, turn in. Practice, abhyasa, vairagyam, detachment. Like 2 wings of a butterfly, equal strength. As we turn in, we appreciate the endurance, the change, the hope and the life. Look up, reach up, big breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Whatever arm variation you want to take. Halfway lift, find some length. Low lunge, step the left foot back. Drop the back knee to the floor. Plug the left hand into the floor, and you're going to use your right hand to push the right knee open. So you can take it all the way out to the elbow, so it kind of straightens, and you can even take your gaze over the left shoulder. That happens on a big breath in. Pyramid happens on your breath out. So bring the knee back to neutral, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, fold over that right leg, stay. From here it's a low lunge twist. So left hand plugs in again. This time the right hand's going to reach to the sky. Sink in that low lunge and expand your wings. Breath in, core on. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, fill up. Right leg steps back, come back into that low lunge as you exhale and drop the back knee to the floor. Now your right hand stabilizes while your left hand pushes the left knee away. And then you can take the gaze over the right shoulder. So you're in a bit of a rotation as well as a back extension. You'll feel a hip flexor stretch through that right hip. That happens on a big breath in and out. Then we come into our our pyramid pose. So bring the knee back to neutral. Lift the back knee, straighten out through the left leg. This happens on an out breath. Stay for the first one. Endurance, change, hope, life. Low lunge twist. Plug in the right hand, reach the left hand to the sky. Spread your wings. Remember, equal strength. Practice, detachment. Breath in, forward fold, breath out. Step the back foot up. Core on, halfway lift, fill up. Step back into your high plank on the exhale. When we start to really warm up, feel free to take your floating back, your jumping back, push the floor away, hug your thumbs in, grip the mat, lift the pit of the belly, Uddiyana Bandha. Mula Bandha as well, pelvic floor, breathe in, shift forward, come all the way down onto your belly. Use your knees on the floor if you need to modify. 3 cobras, inhale, lift, exhale, release. 2 more, breath in, breath out. 1 more, inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg to the sky, breathe it in, bend the knee and peel the hip space open. Stay here. Feel that stretch. It's a straight swap over to the other side. So place that right foot down, take the left leg up, bend and peel open. One more breath here. Place a foot to the floor, breath out. Walk your feet back up to the front of the mat. 1 more ragdoll. Take your feet wide, bend and hang. Last breath. Halfway lift to toe heel the feet in. Forward fold, empty the breath out. 1 breath to standing, reach up, draw the breath in, fold down, breath out, back to your Uttanasana. Lengthen, halfway lift, left leg, step it back, low lunge, exhale the breath, drop the back knee. Use the right hand to open up through that right knee, take a breath in, maybe look over your left shoulder, pyramid on the breath out, back knee lifts, front knee lengthens and straightens. Stay here for a breath. Low lunge twist, right hand goes up to the sky as your hips sink down, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. We do all that on the other side. Right leg goes back, low lunge, back knee down. Push the left knee open with the left hand, look over the right shoulder, fill up. Pyramid, empty out. Straighten out through that left leg. Stay here for a breath. Low lunge twist, left hand to the sky, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, lengthen. High plank, walk, step or float. Take a breath in, modify with the knees on the floor, shift forward, lie all the way down, breathe out. 2 cobra poses, lift in, release back down, out. 1 more, inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg to the sky, breath in. Peel it open as you breathe out. Stay and fill. Release back down. Left leg, take it up, inhale. Peel open, exhale. Stay, fill up. Foot to the floor, empty. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward, float, front of the mat. Halfway lift, fill up. Fold down, empty. 1 breath, Tadasana, reach up. Fold, Uttanasana, empty out. Urdhva Mukha, lengthen. Left leg, low lunge, step it back, sink the back knee. Open up through that right hip. Big breath in. Pyramid, breath out. Low lunge twist, right hand up. Inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift. Right leg goes back, empty. Drop the knee, open up the left hip. Breathe in. Pyramid, breathe out. Low lunge twist, fill up. Forward fold, empty. Half lift, lengthen. High plank, float it back. Take a breath in. If you're ready, forward and down to chaturanga, low plank into up dog. Otherwise, you stay modified with cobra. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Let's take the right leg to the sky again. Inhale. Bend, peel open. Notice the change, right, in the tissues. Stay, fill. Swap the legs over. Right foot to the floor. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Bend, peel open. Stay, stretch. Foot to the floor. Exhale the breath out. Stay, full breath in. Empty. Look forward, float, front of the mat. Halfway lift. Bow. Reach up, Tadasana, fill. Forward fold, Uttanasana, empty. We've got one more round. Urdhva Mukha, lengthen. Low lunge, left leg, step it back. Drop the knee, open the right hip. Big breath in. Pyramid, fold over the right leg, breath out. Low lunge twist, right hand up, fill. Forward fold, empty. Halfway lift, inhale. Right leg goes back, low lunge, exhale. Left hip opens, breath in. Pyramid, fold over the left leg, breath out. Low lunge twist, left hand, reach it up. Forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. Take a breath. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg to the sky, inhale. You're going to bring it through to your low lunge. Exhale, use your core. You're going to take that same hip opening that we did just before, but you're going to keep the back knee off the floor, so there's a little bit more strength involved. Flex your right toes, take the knife edge of that right foot onto the foot, and then push that right knee open. Core has to be on, left hand's gripping the mat. That happens on an inhale. Malasana, deep squat, happens on an exhale. So use your core, bring your back foot up, and then sink down. So the right leg's ready for Malasana, pushing the hip open. You just bring the back foot to join it. You can take a half Malasana as Pete's demoing, or a full Malasana, up to you. Breathe. Fill. Empty. One more breath in. Forward fold, breath out, toe heel the feet in. Halfway lift, inhale. Left leg, step it back, low lunge, exhale. This time you come up to crescent lunge. Big breath in. Sink down low in the legs. Lift up through the pit of the belly. Ground down through your feet. Loop the shoulders, fix your gaze. Remember practice, abhyasa, vairagyam, detachment. Open out, Vira 2. Unattached to the results, the outcome, the fruit, but practicing with full focus. Unbroken attention. Interlace your hands behind your back. Big breath in, chest opens. Humble warrior, breath out. Now really allow that right hip to sink in. So your shoulder and your belly not resting on that right leg at all. Take the shoulder stretch by diving the chest down, reaching the arms up and open. That happens on an out breath. We come back to our low lunge twist on the inhale. So plant the left hand, pivot the leg so you square the hips off, take the right hand to the sky. Stay, breathe in. High plank, breathe out. Fill up. Exhale down to low plank. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. We've got another little add-on, but we'll do our left side first. Left leg to the sky, inhale. It comes through to low lunge, exhale. We do that same hip open. So turn the left toes out and flex them. Push the knee open, back knee stays up off the floor and engaged in that back leg. Toes are slightly turned out and you're on the knife edge of that left foot. That happens on an inhale. Malasana, deep squat, happens on an exhale. Step it up, sink it in, close your eyes, breathe. Last breath. Forward fold, toe heel the feet in. Halfway lift, inhale. Right leg steps back to low lunge, exhale. We come up to crescent lunge, fill up, stay low. Breathe in. Vira 2, breathe out. Embracing that endurance quality, the change that's happening right now, physically, mentally, hope, life. Interlace your hands behind your back. Take a deep breath in, humble warrior, Baddha Virabhadrasana, dive. Fill. Sink a little bit deeper. One more breath. Core on. Low lunge twist. Right hand, plug it in, square the hips. Reach the left hand up. Stay, fill. High plank, empty. Breathe in. Low plank, exhale. Up dog, fill. Down dog, empty. We've got another little add-on. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Open the toes and the knee. Breath in. Malasana, deep squat, breath out. Stay and fill. Forward fold, toe heel the feet in. Halfway lift, inhale. Left leg back, low lunge, exhale. Crescent lunge, fill up. Vira 2, empty out. Interlace and fill. Breath in. Humble, breath out. Low lunge twist, inhale. Here's the add-on, ninja to your left leg, exhale. Stay. Again, really feeling the hips. One more breath. Back to that low lunge twist, inhale. High plank, exhale. Stay, fill. Empty down to low. Up dog. Down dog. Modify as you need to. Left leg to the sky. Bring it through. Toes and knee open. Breath in. Malasana, deep squat. Breath out. Stay, fill. Forward fold. Toe heel the feet in. Halfway lift. Right leg back. Low lunge. Crescent lunge. Lifting up. Warrior 2. Opening out. Interlace and fill. Humble, empty. Low lunge twist, inhale. Adding on your ninja lunge this side. Skandasana, right leg, stay. Back to low lunge twist. Breath in. High plank, breath out. Fill. Empty. Upward facing. Downward facing, stay. Endurance, change, hope, life. Breathe. Let's flow. Right leg, take it up, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Open the toes and knee, breathe in. Malasana, squat, breathe out. Stay and fill. Forward fold, Uttanasana, bring the feet in. Halfway lift. Left leg back, low lunge. Stay low in the legs, lifting up, crescent, fill. Vira 2, empty. Interlace, fill up. Humble, go for it. Low lunge twist, inhale. Ninja, left leg, exhale. Back to low lunge twist, fill up. High plank, empty. Take your breath. Exhale down. Lifting up dog, down dog, empty. Straight over to the left, inhale the leg. Exhale it through. Open toes and knee. Malasana, deep squat. Stay, Phil. Fold, bring the feet in. Halfway lift. Right leg goes back, low lunge. Crescent lunge, fill up. Viratu, empty. Interlace, fill up. Humble, exhale. Low lunge twist, in. Ninja right leg, out. Back to twist, low lunge, fill up. High plank, take that connecting vinyasa. Hold, breathe in. Empty to low. Up dog, fill up. Down dog, empty, stay. One breath. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Open the knee, the toes, breathe in. Malasana, breathe out. Fill up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Left leg, low lunge. Keep the legs as is, reaching the arms, present. Viratu. Interlace, fill up. Forehead to ankle, humble. Low lunge twist, inhale. Ninja, left leg, exhale. Low lunge twist, inhale. High plank, exhale. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Urdhva. Adho. Left leg. Bring it through. Open it out. Step the back foot up. Breathe in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Right leg goes back. Crescent in. Viratu out. Interlace, fill up. Dive. Twist in. Ninja out. Back to your twist, inhale. High plank, exhale. Breathe in and out. Fill up, empty. One more, right leg, inhale. Through. Open. Step forward. Malasana, breathe in. Endurance, forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, left leg back.
Here we go.
Crescent, fill. Viratu, open. Bring it in, Abhyasa, open the chest. Vairagyam, dive. Twist, breath in. Ninja, breath out. Twist, inhale. High plank, exhale. Shift forward, breathe in. Empty. Fill. Exhale. Let your breath carry you through. Last one. Left leg, inhale. Through. Exhale. Open the knee. Breathe in. Malasana. Breathe out. Fill up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Right leg back. Low. Crescent. In. Viratu, out. Interlace, fill again. Humble. Twist, breath in. Ninja, breath out. Back to your twist, inhale. High plank, exhale. Fill, empty. Fill out. Exhale back, stay in your down dog. 3 deep breaths. For the caterpillar to turn into a butterfly, it has to isolate. It has to turn in. It has to endure. It has to go through change. It has to have hope. It's a symbol of life. Let's learn from that. Look forward, float to Malasana, deep squat. So jump your feet to the outside edge of your mat and hands and sink down again. Just for 3 breaths. Bakasana, crow pose. Lift your hips, plant your hands. Bring your knees in at the back of your arms. Grip the mat with your fingertips, rock your weight forward. And then find your flight. Hold it here, 5. Squeeze it in, 4. Lift up, tap into that endurance, 3. Breathe, 2. Back to Malasana, deep squat. Now really utilize your elbows here. Push your elbows against the inside of your knees. Allow your hips to open up as much as they can. Last breath. Half moon. Lift the hips. Toe heel the right foot in. Take the weight into the right side. Open up through your left side. Side plank. Left side to the floor. Pivot over. Right side to the sky. Astonishment, ball of the right foot placed on the floor behind you. Push down and reach over. Crescent lunge. Bring the right foot back around. Reach up. Hands to heart. Lean in and rotate. Revolved lunge. Lengthen. Gaze up. Binds, half or full. Maybe spread those wings. And remind yourself of the equal strength. Practice, abhyasa, detachment, vairagyam. Breathe in, pyramid, breathe out. Fold over that right leg. Square the hips off as much as you can. Come into a halfway lift, lengthen. Walk your hands towards the back of your mat, come back into your pyramid. As deep as you can now. 3 deep breaths. Trikonasana, open up through the left side. So you might need to shift your right hand onto the leg, low, medium or high. Open up through the left hip and shoulder. Gaze up. One more breath. Exhale back down to pyramid just so you can pivot into your straddle. Prasrita Pradottanasana, your straddle forward fold. Toes in, heels out. Walk your hands back underneath you and bring the crown of your head to the floor. If you have tripod headstand in your practice, then feel free to have a play with that. Otherwise, just work on the tilt forward of the hips. Of the whole pelvic girdle tilting forward, lengthening out through your spine, bringing the crown of your head down towards the floor. You've got 3 breaths. Endurance, change, hope, life. These crazy times we find ourselves in, it's useful, valuable, powerful to remember that. Last breath. Halfway lift, breathe in. Come into a low goddess, so bring your heels in, toes out, and sink your hips down to the height of your knees. If you've got more space to go, then go lower. Keep your hands on the floor, keep your pelvic floor and pit of the belly lifted. Hold, 3. 2. Release back to your forward fold. Just step the left foot forward and come straight into half moon other side. So all the weight on your left side, right side opens. Ardha Chandrasana, go for it. Vastisthasana, side plank, right side down. Pivot over onto that right side so then your left side can stack on top. From side plank, astonishment, come up to Karasana, open through that left side body. To Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Bring the foot around, use your core, reach up. Hands to heart, lean in to revolve it. Right elbow, left knee. Lock them into each other, use them as leverage against each other, palms as well. Gaze up. Match your first side. Binds, wings, breathe. Pyramid. Come into a halfway lift, lengthen out through the spine, walk the hands back. Back into pyramid, the deepest version you've got. And love how much change we can feel in our bodies through the medicinal modality of movement. In such a short amount of time as well. Open up to triangle, Trikonasana. Shift the left hand onto the leg, low, medium or high, or floor if that's where you're taking it. Right hand opens. Opens through the hip and shoulder, right side. Tuck the left hip under. Loop the left shoulder. Gaze up. Fold back down to your pyramid just so you can pivot around to another Prasarita Padottanasana. So you can change the arm variation, you can pistol grip your big toes, you can interlace your hands behind your back and take a deep shoulder stretch. If you have your tripod headstand and you want to have another go at it, or give it a go this round, you got 5 breaths. Come into your halfway lift, releasing whatever hands you took. Come back into your low goddess, but this time sink the hips down to the height of the knees. Bring your hands to your knees, inside edge of your knees. And use your arms to push your knees open so you can sink down into your hips. Now you're going to push the right side, straighten out the right elbow and duck the right shoulder down so you're in a twist, keeping your spine nice and long. Gaze to the left. Come back through center. Do the same thing for the other side. So push the left knee away, drop the left shoulder, gaze over to the right. Straighten out through your left arm. Yeah, straighten out through your left arm, drop your left shoulder, Pete. So twist, yeah. One more breath. And release. Back to your forward fold. Step the back foot up. One more Malasana. Toe heel your feet out, sink the hips down. From Malasana, as controlled as you can, float back into your boat pose, Navasana.
Float. No float
Float
there.
or clunk.
Float your boat.
Lift up through your chest, palms face up, gaze up as well. Squeeze it all in. Breathe. Endurance. Take a breath in. You can stay, you can modify. Low boat, breath out. High boat, inhale. Low boat, exhale. High boat, in. Low boat, out. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale, stay. 3, 2, breathe in, exhale down, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, bridge. Lie down, plant your feet, lift your hips, tuck in your shoulders. Go for it. Use your leg strength first, your core strength, then arms as leverage. Glutes at the very top end. Hold. One more breath. Slowly roll out. Soles of feet together, knees wide. Right hand belly, left hand heart. Hope. You could also say faith. Shraddha. Bridge your wheel. Lift the knees, plant the feet, come all the way up. Go for it. Last breath. Slowly roll out. Take the internal rotation, feet wide, knees in. Close your eyes, whatever you want to do with your arms. You've got one more. Bridge your wheel. Set yourself up, 5 deep breaths. When you're done, roll out, Supta Baddha, soles of feet together, knees wide. I've talked about it before recently actually in classes that there's a beautiful story from the Ramayana how Ram, when he was, coming into his young adulthood, fell into a place of despondency. He was depressed. And his teacher, Vasistha, was excited because it's when we feel, those feelings of frustration and despair and confusion, that's when big things are about to happen. Big spiritual growths are happening. They're brewing. Something inside of us is about to burst out like a butterfly. We're in the cocoon moment. And I know for myself personally, I felt like that, being in this last 5 weeks of isolation, and 5 months actually. It's like we're in this cocoon. Big things are brewing. Take a happy baby, but if you need to, hug your knees in and wash out your back before you do that. And then take your knees out wide, grab your feet. Open up through the hips. If you like that rocking, swaying motion from side to side, if you don't have any issues in your lower back, then do that, otherwise just stay still. And then hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll up to a seated position for our butterfly pose. So soles of feet together, knees wide. Just to wherever it's suitable for you for now. So just wherever naturally the soles of your feet come together. Doesn't matter about the relationship, the distance between your heels and groin. Lengthen and fold forward, just wherever you are. Tuck your chin, close your eyes. You can use your elbows against your legs if you like, or not. We're going to have a bit of a play with the relationship between the feet and the groin to whatever's suitable for you. So slowly straighten out through the spine, and initially first we're going to bring our heels in as close as they can possibly come. So squeeze your heels in as close to your groin as they'll go. Lengthen out, use your feet as a bit of leverage, hold on with your hands, and then lean forward. You might not be able to go very far, and you might again like to use your elbows against your legs, inner thighs or calves, and just draw yourself over. Notice the difference, the change, maybe some restriction, maybe some freedom. Either way, practice, abhyasa, vairagyam, unattached. And then we're going to shift this relationship again. So slowly straighten out through the spine. Either move your feet forward or your hips back and take a really wide butterfly. So soles of feet stay together, but almost to the point where you can't straighten out your knees any further. So they're that far away. Heels are that far away from your groin. Lengthen the spine and then walk your hands forward and draw your heart space to the floor in between your heels and groin. Tuck your chin in, close your eyes, and notice the difference. There's another two wings of the butterfly, which we can liken to endurance and hope. Faith being hope, shraddha, and energy or resolve we call virya, being that endurance. This great practice, this great science requires, actually demands, to reduce, relieve, resolve our suffering. We practice continuously, unattached, with faith, with hope, with endurance, with energy. Last breath here. Slowly come up. Now bring your feet back to whatever's the most kind of natural for you. We're going to do one more little thing, our P&F stretching. Proprioceptive neuromuscular. Anyway, you don't need to know that. So use your elbows now. So grab your ankles. You're going to use your elbows on the inside of your legs, however they can. Use your arm strength to push the legs down. Now use your inner thighs and hips to lift the legs up against your arms and hold it there. So you've got muscle activation in the thighs and the legs and the hips. Hold, 3, 2, then release, and use your elbows to push the legs down a little bit further. We're going to do that 2 more times. You don't want to activate 100%, maybe 50%. Go for it, activate, lift the legs up against the arms, against the elbows, hold, 3, core on, lift up a little bit further, 2, then release. Feel that release. I'm going to do that 1 more time. So activate, push, elbows down, knees, legs up, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. You've got 5 more breaths wherever you are. If you want to spend a little bit more time here exploring, go for it. Otherwise, onto your back. or if you're a headstander, set yourself up from a seated position. We're going to take our inversion. So option 1 for a gentle inversion is Viparita Karate, legs to the sky. Option 2 is shoulder stand. So dig your elbows into the floor, lift your hips up. If you're taking shoulder stand, set yourself up in your shoulder stand first. We're going to take butterfly legs, soles of feet together, knees fall out wide, and here is where you hold your shoulder stand. If you're in headstand, take butterfly legs as well. If you're in legs to the sky, just stay there, legs reaching up. Butterfly's a bit harder with your hips on the floor. So just stay here, feel it. Feel the balance, feel the endurance, the changes that have happened in a short amount of time. The hope and faith this practice brings. The energy and life. It doesn't come without challenges though. We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. As my favourite poet says, Khalil Gibran, our pain, our suffering is the cracking of the shell that encompasses our wisdom, our knowledge, our understanding. Take your toes to the floor above your head. If you're going to make your way over into Halasana, plow pose, just for 3 breaths. I found a beautiful quote this morning from Mandy Hale, which I shared on our Facebook page. A season of loneliness and isolation is when the caterpillar gets its wings. Through the practice of meditation, we turn in. That's when we actually realize we already had wings. All we have to do is go ahead and fly. Bend your knees, let them land in Kanapidasana, ear pressure. And then when you feel like you're ready, roll out for fish, Matsyasana. Take your legs out in front, slide your hands underneath your sit bones, come up onto your elbows, squeeze everything from underneath, lift your heart, your chest, open up through your throat, take your gaze up and over so the crown of your head rests on the floor, if you have that range. And then variations, lift the legs for extra core, lion's breath for that pranayama. You can even take the arms into the advanced version as well if you know that. From here, find your way into your twist. So bring the knees in, drop them over to one side. Any shape, so you can cross your legs and take a twisted roots. You can extend the top leg or both legs. Drop your head to the opposite way that the knees are falling. Close your eyes. Take it over to the other side, take your knees over. Take that shape as well, so if you took twisted roots or an extension of legs, do the same thing for the second side. Abhyasa vairagya pyam tannirodha. The path to peace. path to stillness is through practice and non-attachment. Shraddha, Virya, Smriti, Samadhi, the tools. Shraddha, faith. Virya, energy. Smriti, memory. Memory of the experience of Samadhi. Shavasana, the ultimate pose of the practice. Just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. Feel those wings that you already have. Allow them to spread open wide. Allow yourself to fly. Allow yourself to soar. Deepen the breath and feel it. Feel it move the body. Feel it energize and awaken. And then move the body slowly, fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, sway of the head. Roll over onto your right side, little ball, and stay there for a moment. Remember these times of uncertainty, turbulence, maybe some doubt and fear, offer us the greatest opportunity for growth, endurance, change, hope, life. Help yourself up to a comfortable seated position, palms coming together at heart center, eyes stay closed. Turn in times of uncertainty always. Practice abhyasa, vairagyam, detached. Let's tap into the powerful mantra Om. Deep breath in. Thumbs to third eye center, we bow our heads. I honour the place in you where the entire universe dwells. That place is also within me. And when we're in that place together, we experience yoga, unity. Together we are one. Together we say Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, whether you're joining us live or later. We hope you have an epic rest of your day today. Stay sane. Bye.
Bye.